Cost concept of historical cost principle. According to cost concept, assets are recorded in the books of accounts at the purchase price, which includes cost of purchase, transportation, installation, and for making the assets ready to use. So, this principle states that the assets will be recorded at their cost price. And the cost price means the purchase price of the asset plus all other expenses which have been incurred till from the time of purchase to the time of making the asset use in the business organization will be added. These expenses includes your transportation, installation, and other repairs and other things. It is also called as historical cost, as it is the cost of the asset that has been paid for its acquisition, and it does not change year after year despite the change in its market price due to price level changes. This principle is also called as historical cost principle. It is known by this name because according to this principle, the assets will be shown at the price that they were purchased plus all the expenses incurred on them, called as the cost of the asset. And this cost of the asset will never change even if the market price of the asset changes, and it will continue to be shown in the balance sheet at this price. It will be reduced year after year by charging depreciation based on the useful life of that asset, and the value in the balance sheet will change because of year after year provision of depreciation on the asset. Thus, the asset is shown in the balance sheet at its book value, that is cost less depreciation. So, when the depreciation is subtracted from the cost of the asset, it becomes the book value of the asset or the net value of the asset. Now, the need of this concept. The cost price paid for the purchase of asset is verifiable from the cost records. The information stated in the balance sheet is not influenced by the personal biasness of the accountant. The personal biasness of the accountant can do nothing in changing the values of the asset as per his own needs. They will remain fixed, only they will change because of depreciation. The valuation of assets will vary from person to person. The concept of historical cost is stable and static, while concept of market price is variable in nature. So historical cost concept is stable and static, and the market price concept is variable in nature. Moreover, it is very difficult to keep a track record of market price of various assets on yearly basis because there is lots of fluctuation in the prices in the market. Limitations. It does not show true worth of the business and it may lead to hidden profit. By applying this principle, the true worth of the business cannot be actually ascertained, and it may show profits at a higher rate, inflationary rate. Assets are recorded in the books of accounts if money is paid for it. If the money is being paid, then the assets will be recorded, otherwise not. If a firm has paid nothing for acquiring an asset, it will not be recorded in at all. The profit disclosed by the income statement will be completely distorted during inflationary period as depreciation charged will be inadequate. At the time of inflationary period, the profit disclosed by the income statements will be completely distorted. It will not be accurate. Will be distorted as depreciation charged will be inadequate in relation to market price of the asset. The historical cost of various assets are not comparable if these are purchased over a period of time. Thus, they are not of much use to management and other end users of the accounting services. So the historical cost method is not of much greater importance to the users of the accounting information.